Welcome back. Well, for weeks now, we've been reporting on social media's attempt to silence conservative voices online, and it truly came front and center when Twitter blocked the New York Post story about Hunter Biden's laptop. Now it seems these social media platforms have literally just gone full bat, you know what, crazy, literally trying to block any conservative opinion online. Joining me now, a guy who knows all about it because he's sounding off online and getting blocked and suppressed and you name it, our buddy Rogan O'Hanley, a.k.a. DC Draino. What's up, brother? How are you?
Doing pretty well. Only 8 days left. Thanks for having me on, Dan.
You think that the blocking and the suppressing and the silencing of our voices are going to stop in 8 days?
I think it'll absolutely be reduced, maybe not exactly on election day, but fairly soon thereafter, because it hurts the social media companies themselves. They want people to be looking at content they like. They want the high engagement stuff. But right now, across the board, I'm seeing a lot of censorship at levels I've never seen before.
Thank you so much. I've been saying that in the office here, like literally pulling my hair out, running through the hallways, screaming, just kidding, that I've noticed this in the last 2 weeks. They have stepped up their game. I mean, regular, not folks like you or me where we have a presence, we got a platform, you've got millions of followers. Regular, average American citizens. We had a guy on the show last week, small business owner, retired, 70 years old, had a Trump rally, some speakers, whatever, nothing big, few hundred people, account blocked, gone, deleted it. They're going after everybody and anybody. It's insane to me.
Yeah, and the rules are always changing, which is the tough thing. How do you know what not to post about when every 2 weeks these fake news, leftist, activist journalists pressure these social media companies to block the new thing that they don't want to get out to cover up for the Biden crime family? But what we're seeing right now is not only deplatforming of just regular, mainstream Americans and their accounts for rules they probably weren't aware of, but we're seeing a deceleration of engagement. Donald Trump Jr., he would normally get 150, 200,000 likes on his posts, and they got reduced down to 40 or 50,000. And the reason they're saying this on Instagram especially is if a post gets fact-checked, right? If you post what they consider to be fake news, then they decelerate your engagement. The problem is a lot of these fact checks have nothing to do with the content actually posted. I'm a victim of this myself. I posted a picture of 50 Cent with Donald Trump's comb over.
Right.
And they did a fact check and they said, that's an altered photo.
Yes.
I'm like, who?
No kidding, it's a meme.
About that?
It's right. What moron would look at that in question and go, is that really what Fitty looks like? No, nobody's going to go, is that what he looks like? It's a meme, it's comedy, it's satire. I don't understand why they need to fact check it. Well, I do understand why they fact check it, because anything that is pro-Trump, pro-conservative, bye-bye, gone, get rid of. Anything that's help Biden, help the leftist movement, put that right at the top of the search engine and everything else. It is absolutely disgusting. The big question is, Rogan, what the hell do we do about it? We don't have any power against these companies, do we? What are we going to do?
I tell people, lay low, keep your heads low until air support arrives in the form of federal legislation, state legislation, or an FCC ruling. The Commissioner, G. Pai, put out an announcement, I think about a week ago, that they were really looking into this because once the Hunter Biden laptop story from the New York Post got censored and the New York Post got locked out, Kayleigh McEnany got locked out of her account, Charlie Kirk. These are mainstream, huge profile conservatives. And the FCC looked at this and said, okay, this is potentially election interference. You are actually giving an in-kind contribution to the Biden campaign by suppressing these negative stories. But when it comes down to it, the American people deserve to hear the truth about who we're going to have in office. And so big tech's complicity in facilitating the censorship really needs to be addressed. I hope that legislation or an FCC ruling comes quick to protect free speech on social media.
Yeah. God bless you. Let's hope that our senators who are supposed to be investigating and questioning these big tech CEOs like Jack and Zuckerberg and the rest of them appear this week. They're saying it's supposed to happen. We'll see by the 28th. So they've only got 2 days here. We're going to stay on top of it. Come back on the show if they actually get the proceedings moving forward, and let's talk more about this, because I really feel like Americans are just so frustrated. They're ready to boil over when they log on and they see that their stuff is just getting suppressed or fact-checked or just entirely deleted. It is It's a sad state
you know,
of affairs,
you know what
my
it
friend.
means, Dan? I don't think they'd be censoring us this much if they were up so much in the polls as they say. I think they're scared.
Very good point. They're running scared. All right, they're wrapping me up, pal. We got to run. Rogan O'Hanley or DC Draino, thanks for coming on Real America again. We appreciate it. Stay safe, man.
Thanks, Dan. You too.
All right, don't go away. Time to get real when we come back.